Hello, I'm going to be analyzing yesterday's game, which was a Slav Defense game. And it shows me I had a 79.2 accuracy, and the estimated rating was 1950, so that's alright. Yeah, let's just go through it and see what I can learn from this. So yeah, this is all theory up until here, and should have brought the knight out immediately. Let's see what the engine says. I feel like I'm giving up pawns here. Can I just pin it? E6 it says. Yeah, just develop, attack the knight. Don't know if I like this. These pawns are very weak. According to the engine it's alright, but yeah. I'm comfortable with this. Giving back the pawn, I mean, there's no point in trying to hang on to it. And this will also be annoying for him. His knight is not placed very good. And yeah, engine says it's equal, so I've equalized pretty quickly, so that was alright. This was the best move, and this was the right idea. That's why I wasn't scared of this move, just because this is a quite nice square for the knight, especially because he can't easily get rid of it unless he wants to give up his bishop pair. So that's alright. So we went there. He was probably thinking my next move would be that, which it would probably have been had he not played this move. But yeah, I feel like his bishop isn't really doing a lot here. So I just attacked it, asked where it was going, and after this I was wondering if this would be good, but I felt like it wouldn't be. The engine says it's alright, it's still equal. Queen b6 would have been best, so or even bringing the knight to attack the bishop. So this was a mistake. Should have been a little bit more active, putting pressure here, pressure there. I did that later. I'm just wondering, let's say he just develops. How do I get out my bishop in this position? I just leave it there. Yeah, bishop e7 is one of the moves. But I felt like this wasn't really what I wanted. Could have gone for that. He could have done that. Engine still likes this, even though I'm not castling. Okay. But yeah, that's why I went queen c7 to defend the bishop when it arrived there. Now he moved there, which was nice for me because I wanted to play this move anyway, so he couldn't go there to threaten the discovery. And now I could just bring my bishop there, which was alright. Still attacking the bishop like that, yeah, didn't even cross my mind. But yeah, I can see it's probably good. Like he has to make a choice, probably wants to go there because there he's just staring into a pawn, so yeah, I don't know. Might even be helping him because his bishop isn't doing a lot here anyway, but yeah. So I think what I did I'm still happy with. Yeah, and this I wasn't too sure of, but it's a miss, it says. Knight b6. Yeah, now it would have probably been good because it forced him here. Followed by this, so let's put that on the board. If he wants to keep his bishop, he needs to go there. I can go there. Yeah, that's what the engine says as well. Queen e3. Yeah, now I just prevent him from castling. Something similar happened in the game later, but yeah, I castled first, which might become a problem. Yeah, now this is good. He voluntarily moved his bishop here. I only later realized his plan. So yeah, this was bad. I should be developing. I felt like this pin was coming. I felt like that a lot, but yeah, it never came. Yeah, I should have prioritized developing. And now after this, I didn't really know how to defend. And yeah, it says g6 is the only move, so I did find the correct move. And actually it says it's minus 0.7 now, so Even though I felt like this was a little weak, it's still alright according to the engine. So he brings his bishop there. I know this was bad. Yeah, this move was in my mind a lot, but I felt like, I don't know, he could trade off his bad pawn. Didn't really want that. And this is a mistake because he can trade, apparently. Yeah, it's still minus 0.5, so not a big mistake anyway. Yeah, he went there. And this was a tricky position for me because it says it should play h5. Just attack the queen, okay. What I did. I was wondering if he could do something like this, but I guess he can't. Although I shouldn't take, I think. No, then it's a draw. So my intuition was right, so this will be drawing, but I don't have to take the bishop. Can play knight e3, which is a crazy move, okay. What's the idea? Yeah, he can double check now. Yeah, I can take and I can escape. And if he can't take there because it's pinned, that's why. Okay. But yeah, he took there. I went back because I felt like I needed to defend this, but yeah, apparently I didn't. Engine says this, which is interesting. Bishop takes. And just bring in a rook. Yeah, I guess his attack is gone now. And I'm gonna win that pawn back at the least, so that would have been good, but I was a little too scared, is what I'm learning. And still says rook a c8. I felt like I wanted to target this pawn. Still minus 0.5, so I'm keeping my advantage, so yeah, I'm at least playing as good as he is playing. This was a mistake from him. And I should have just taken, yeah, I was wondering. And now I can take this, of course. I was looking at tactics by taking this, and somehow I didn't see this. That would have sealed the deal way earlier. Yeah, I went there. After this, I can take here, and now I knew I was probably winning. He needs to bring his queen back while defending the knight. Yeah, that would have been alright as well, I guess. But yeah, I've won a pawn. This is a fork now, yeah, so this is more practical, but I felt like I would probably be winning something here. b3, the engine says. Yeah, just removing the defender. This check is also good. Let's see what I played. It's still excellent. And he basically needs to give up his piece. Best move is castling, the engine says. And then g5. First kicking out the knight. Because maybe, nah, I don't know. This was defended pretty well. Does it say knight f3? Because this blocks the defense of the queen. Yeah, I couldn't be taking a knight here, so I think I should have done that. Yeah, he brought his knight there voluntarily, and now I saw I could just win 2 pieces for the rook, and he didn't even take. I was expecting him to take, so I got 2 pieces for the rook. But instead, he just castled, which means I just won a full piece. So I felt like trading everything off was alright, because I'm a piece up. And yeah, in hindsight, this would have been better, because it's more forcing. Although on this square, my queen is also putting pressure there, maybe in some variations. So still alright. This was best, and yeah, you can't save the bishop now. I took it. And yeah, at this point, I only had a minute on my clock left, so that was my biggest problem. So I'm really curious how my conversion was in time trouble. I felt like it was alright actually. I was really scared of losing on time, so yeah, this was the best move. This was alright. Yeah, I don't know why he gave up his knight. Probably just to... yeah, to complicate things or something. He was probably looking for a perpetual, but I noticed that my knights were defending everything here, so yeah, he doesn't have any checks. But at the same time, I felt like, yeah, I need my knights to checkmate. And in leaving my knights, there was some potential for a perpetual, so I'm still curious if my opponent could have saved it at some point. But yeah, this was still alright. Bringing the other knight in. Best moves even. In time trouble, which is alright. Okay, that wasn't good. Yeah, I should have just taken here because his queen is gone now. Should have seen that. Yeah, and this is good. I felt like if I go here, he has this check. And it still doesn't really matter because, yeah, I can just... that's funny. I can walk into checkmate if I want to. Yeah, that's one way to lose the game, but yeah, I saw here immediately that going there was safer because he just doesn't have any checks now. And all my pieces are near his king, so I knew that somehow I should be checkmating him. And that probably would have been a quicker way, but I felt like bringing in my last piece. And yeah, I was curious, so... yeah, again, had I moved here, then I would have walked into checkmate. Yeah, I saw that in the game. Went up, went there, and now I should have blocked. Yeah, I felt like this was getting kind of dangerous. But I believe that here I have this move. I can even take the queen. I didn't even see that in the game, so that's in how much time trouble I was. 14 seconds at this point. Yeah, he played there, which is a slow move, and he doesn't have time for slow moves anyway, so I knew that I was gonna win here. Okay, so there was a mate in 2 here, yeah, with this knight here. There's no way for him to stop this. Yeah, in time trouble, I felt like I can take this pawn and threaten something like this, which was alright. And here, knight h4 is the best move, so that's alright. I knew he needed to give up his queen. And here, yeah, that would have been nice. I wasn't cold-blooded enough to realize I could just bring my king up, and yeah, his king can't actually escape, so this would have been checkmate. Instead, I used my pieces, and I saw that this would be checkmate as well. And I thought this was a nice way to finish. Pawn is being pinned. The king actually can't move anywhere, so it's only for this pawn that he's not stalemated. But yeah, luckily I was having just enough time to realize I could do this. So yeah, he only has one legal move, which he played, and then was checkmate. So I felt like I played alright. I could have definitely converted it better. Was a little bit too scared in the opening that he could do something, which he couldn't. So maybe I should play a little more aggressive, is what I learned. Yeah, I still won the game, so I guess also never change a winning team. So I'm happy with this, and also my rating went to 1874, so closing in on 1900, so that would be a nice milestone. So let's see if we can get there next time. If you like this analysis, please let me know, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.